So, let's go on
Listen
over.
here, Jason Plays YT. You are asking who is my favorite Resident Evil character and favorite Resident Evil villain of all time. I don't play those spooky electronic programs on the glowing box my good-for-nothing grandkid, oh he bad, leaves running all night. Back in my day, a Resident Evil was just the neighbor Mr. Henderson who let his dog ruin my prize-winning petunias. I chased that villainous old man 3 miles with a rusty garden rake while wearing nothing but one wool sock and a scowl. He was terrified of my overhead swing, which makes him the best antagonist I have ever known. These days, you kids just press buttons to fight monsters instead of handling business in the yard. My favorite hero is anyone who knows how to keep their lawn trimmed and their mouth shut. That is the only real answer you are getting.
Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you so much. He loves Resident Evil. Don't let Grandpa fool you. He's actually a huge fan. Huge fan indeed. Thank you for the redeem, Jason. So we've increased circuit board input. So this takes 10 circuit boards per minute. Alone. Oof. The most I can make is 18 per minute. Let's just make that an even 18. Okay. So even that outputting 18 per minute. That's enough. But the thing is, I'm splitting it in half. Is the reason why I need that. It's because this is going to our storage, I believe. I think. Oh, damn. Grandpa's just built different with his neighbors. Grandpa's built different. It's a different generation completely. And Fix It, you said you're suing the hog because you want its flesh. You want its flesh consumed. Our employee said he is now dumber than a pile of rocks. Flesh? I guess so. We do use the animal DNA, don't we? That sounds dark. Alright, it is already at 51% efficiency. And we'll take that. I probably need to make another line. Another computer line, don't I? Another manufacturer line. So what is this? An assembler? Sure. Let's make another assembler. I'll take that. Fantastic. So, let's take our handy dandy splitter. Right there. And we'll split this into that. And we'll split this into that. And let's actually get this output to 10. So that is what we need over there. So we can actually, take that out and take that out. If we need this directly to 10. Because then we can remove this guy. And presumably feed you directly from there. How much does... I think this is the one going to my adaptive control unit, right? So this makes 1 per minute. So I need 5 per minute out of this. To make 1 adaptive control unit. So I could even set this, let's say, to 5. Potentially. Save some power, save a little bit of resources. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put. Where's my power going for this? Actually, where is this hooked up? This hooked up to that. Can I just hook you up too? I can. I use alien protein for biomass and fuel. Yes, I do. I do recall. I do recall. I'm gonna be heading up against production, power production here in a bit, because of all the power shards I've been slotting into everything, and all the masses of machines I've been adding. All right. So now this is adding 5 per minute onto my line, which I need for the adaptive control unit. So that's dedicated to the adaptive control unit. This is doing the 10 I need for computer production. And this is going up in efficiency. Excellent. The only thing that will probably end up being a problem is that right now these are like massively backed up for production because our efficiency for computers has been so terrible. But eventually, I expect this is going to drain. And once this drains, our production of plastic, I don't think will be enough. And probably, maybe even our production of copper sheeting will be enough. Is also possible. Just because right now those are kind of supercharged since we have that big backup due to this inefficiency. But it is nice. This is getting up to 100%. It's going to be running constantly, which is good. Yeah. I like it. I guess I could take a look, since I'm anticipating that issue ahead of time. Take a look at my plastic production. I do see a red light over there. What's the red light? Did I, like, not power something on, or is it, like, backed up or something? Why are you red-lighted, sir, ma'am, sir? Oh, you aren't set to anything. Oh, crap. Oops. Well, that's probably making this not output at all, because this is backed up. Yeah, okay. Well, grip. That has been producing plastic this whole time. So, I need you to output, I think, what, coal? Petroleum coke? Alright, so you're going to start outputting petroleum coke, which means you're going to start outputting plastic again. Well, that's good. Yeah. And you're printing out my coupons. Thank you very much. I think that's fine. I could slot another thing here. This is what we have: 30 plastic. So we have 30, 40, 70 plastic production. Could make this 40 as well. I'll take it. Supercharged plastic production, why not? Are these the only? Yeah, these are feeding my production line. Oh! Make it 50, making it even 100 plastic per minute. There we go. How's my power doing? I know that's a lot to spring on it. Alright, cool. We do have about 5 minutes until the next ad break, by the way. I'll be pausing so you guys don't miss anything. They'll come on our way. Next chance for a bonus raffle ticket as well. For those of you so interested in such things, be sure to leave a chat. If you haven't since the last ad break and want to try out for that bonus raffle ticket. Or just participate in the ad break fight. Up to you. Alright, cool. Once we have that, then the next stage is to try to pump up both of these. Like, if I get this to like 4 per minute, and like I said, our computer is the biggest thing. That's the issue. Although I think once we start doing that, then we need to also beef up everything in our supply line, because I think our adaptive control units are essentially working at 100% efficiency for the baseline 1 per minute. So this could cause like a downwind issue where upping this efficiency would then cause us to need to go look at all of our other lines. And we could have it twice as fast, though. Alright, how many cables are we even getting? We're getting, what, 20 per minute? We're probably getting enough. Of course, we have this massive backlog, which doesn't help. It's probably going to take a while to feed through, because this is all feeding out of here, and this is full. And how are we in terms of copper? Do I have copper storage? Or do I just have... I have to have copper wire storage, right? Do I not? Do I literally just have the copper wire feeding directly into the line? Oh, yeah, I guess I do. 0% efficiency because it's just, like, never running. It's just not active. That's hilarious. Man, these aren't running at all because they're also not active. Oh, Jesus. Now, what's actually processing? At least we have some movement for the copper sheeting. So there's that. Well, even that's completely full. Oh, man. Alright, well, it makes me feel like we have room to grow. Now, what if I do slot this in? Now I need 30 cable and 60 plastic. And 15 circuit boards. Alright, so then I would need to slot this in and type in, what, 15? To get that? Let's see how it handles that. The output at least twice as fast. How many computers do I need for these adaptive control units? I need 2, 2.5. And these are going straight to production. I don't even have any going to storage. Okay. What if we just make it like an even 4? And then I could split them off into storage too. Yeah. I mean, even 4. I can split them between storage and the computer or whatever. Adaptive control unit. So let's go get this hooked up to storage so I can start storing some of these. Am I storing circuit boards? I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. And then we can take a look at our motor line and see how that's going. Try to get that up, and then probably come back here after this runs through a bit. Because I suspect what's happening is that there's a backlog of a lot of the resources, since efficiency was like at 30% going in there. And if we leave it for a while, it's going to work through that backlog. And it's going to actually show the true efficiency of the line. And there's going to be other issues. We do have about 2.5 minutes, actually 3 minutes, for the ad break. We'll be back in just a bit. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good luck on the ad break fight. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting through that ad break. Congratulations, Dat Booty Meat and Master PV. You'll both get a win and a bonus raffle ticket at the end of stream. Congratulations. Dat Booty Meat on a roll. That bachelor party has invigorated him to fight like a demon, apparently. Alright. Let's get up here. Mr. Computer. I want to split you off. And get some in the storage bin I've already made for you. I think I already have it set up. I should just be able to feed in the conveyor belt. And it should be fine. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Thank you. So that'll start splitting half and half. And since I have it at 4, each side will get 2, which should be fine. Yeah. So let's go and check. How many of these do we have? We have 20 now. Let's go and check the efficiency of our adaptive framework. We should have enough computers going to it. We should have enough circuit boards going to it. I believe. I think. Well, is our circuit board split to storage as well? If circuit boards are split to storage, then that could also be an issue. We need to cut off storage maybe until we can get circuit boards increased even more. We need to like double output of circuit boards, I think. So what are you waiting on? You are waiting on automated wiring. You need 5 per minute. I thought we were making 5 per minute for this line. Unless that efficiency's low too. You're idle. Waiting for cable. Why are you waiting for cable? You have 40. Is waiting for wire. Okay, so that's the real issue, is wire. Actually, it might not be the real issue. The real issue is probably going to end up being iron, actually. I imagine that the copper wire is running out of iron to feed. It was the problem I anticipated. Well, let's see. Is it an iron issue? These are running at 80% efficiency, waiting on iron. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I probably want to introduce more iron into the line. Just where do I want to add it? And this may also be affecting everything else as well. That's working at 100% efficiency, which is fine. But like this is now at 38% efficiency, which is no good. I put my oscillators up. Let me get my oscillators back out so I can do a check throughput. See if I can feed any more iron into the line. Because if I could put some more, like see where I need to add more iron, essentially. And where can handle more iron? Where's my oscillator? My oscillator's inside these storage bins over here. Let's see. Yeah, oscillators. There we are. I think I have the stuff I need for this now. Yeah, I do. All right, cool. How we doing? How we doing? Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, wait, no. Actually, never mind. So, where is this being fed from? Fred? How is this being fed? How is this being fed from? Where's this Fred guy going? There you go. Oh, we got, this is 120 per minute. So this does not even begin to saturate the Mark 3. How is our intake? So our intake is fine. Thing is, to really get an idea of accurately how much I need, I would need to look at everything downstream and count up all the consumption, which I'm not about to do. So we're going to do the very scientific thing of just shoving power cores into everything and upping the production. All right, so this is higher now. All right. Probably gonna hate my life because this is probably gonna short out my power. I should keep an eye on that. You know what? Screw it. There you go. These are all now going at 60 per minute. That was at 120. Now this is climbing. That's what, 60 times 3? And so what, 180 now? So we will see if that increase is good enough to feed these a bit better. Are you going to be able to keep them fed? Of course, I could always add another unit. Yeah, see, this is only at 46%. It's just running constantly, though. Yeah, this was like starved for iron. Seems to be constantly running now. Yeah, and the efficiency is going up. No, there's an idle. So not quite where it needs to be. Okay. I'm thinking if I were to add yet another refiner line, how would I combine it with my ingots? I could just combine it onto this line and feed it in. So I could do like a merger here, I think. Can I fit that on there? Maybe. I guess I could probably do this. Do a merger. Feed that out. And then, damn it. We'd feed that into you. And you would feed out into you. Yeah. And we'll have another one. And it'll, God, we'd also need to get another splitter, wouldn't we? I could probably stick a splitter in here. Let's see, splitter. I want to intake from that end. Is that going to work? Curving works. There we are. That worked. And is this going to work? That is going to work. Okay. That works. Look at that. Now let us split off in this direction. So I want a production. Is it a refinery? No, a smelter. I want a smelter. We'll set you up there. Put you into you. And then you into you. Have you do iron ingots. And we want to power you on. Where's our closest valid power thing? You know what? Our closest valid power thing is now right here. Congratulations. That's going to start turning out 30 per minute. Excellent. Assuming that this is enough to feed it, which I hope it is. This may be counting down, actually. This may not be enough to feed. Yeah, it's taken quite a lot. Almost wish I could feed off of this line. This is what? This is being fed off of here. This should be getting equal amount to this one, right? Now let's just take a look at what our efficiency is. I mean, this is at 100. Okay. So that's getting enough. But this may not be getting enough in the long run. Yeah, this is using too much. I know I'm getting double right now. Yeah. Where is this even coming from? How is this split? So, I don't even know what this is. So, God, where is this being fed from? I think it's being fed from this. I think. So, wait, no. Oh, God. Where are my ores coming from here? Are these being fed from below? Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay, so this is being fed directly from here. This looks like the line is saturated here. It does. This looks very saturated. I guess I can check down here, can't I? Logistics. Check our conveyor throughput. It's gonna be 270. Yeah, so this is at max. What do I need for Mark IV? I do have Mark IV unlocked. Oh, I don't have Mark IV unlocked. I could have sworn I did. Let's get Mark IV unlocked. Maybe I need to increase speed of my my iron output. Let's see. What do I need for Mark IV? Rubber, encased industrial beam, and modular frames. I should have all of these items. I don't know if I have them in the quantities I need, though. These guys, I need 400. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. I need to come back for more. Let's see. We can just have all that. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 4. Let's go and get encased steel beam. Should be up here. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. And a bunch of rubber. Oh, just one stack of 200. Cool. Let's go over here, unlock this, and we can see what we actually need for Mark IV. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten an unlock yet. Yeah, there we go. Launch it.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
I see. I need encased industrial beams. Oof. Yeah, so I'm going to want to use these only where I really absolutely need them, at least for right now. Maybe I'll get more encased industrial beams down the line, but I'm not exactly swimming in them. Hey, Typical Warden, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. Looking forward to Tropico 4 later in the week for your boss token game. Playing Helldivers 2. How's that going? I will admit I've heard less than absolute stellar things since release. On release, it was excellent. And I do own Helldivers. But since release, I've heard it has not held up as well. We'll get that. And get that. That can go up. Alright, now let's go up to where this is meeting. Yeah. New update is fire. Ooh, well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Good to hear. Always good to hear good things. Alright, so. Yeah, this is still Mark IV. So I think I want this to now be Mark IV. Here we are. Yeah, this is being fed here and feeding these lines at Mark IV. Okay. Neat. So now let's see what the throughput is here. Yeah, this is still getting held up, isn't it? Oh, I know, this is no longer getting held up completely. Oh, nice. Oh, did it give me back my throughput reader? No, it didn't. Well, yeah, it did, because my throughput reader is up there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do have one up there. Neat. Yes, it did. So what is this, what is the throughput of this new one? 480. This looks like it's 340? About 340 throughput now. So it has increased substantially, but that is, looks like that is the limit of my iron output at the moment. Sorry, Tim Gordon, you said Squid Front Mindless Masses faction got a massive buff? The Squid Front. I do not remember the squids. There's like 10 times more enemies. Oh, Lord. There are already a lot of enemies in that game from what I remember. And it's insane. But let's let's go ahead and check Up here? Yeah. So what is our efficiency now? Yeah, see now these are getting plenty of iron with that increase. Excellent. Now let's check the efficiency of these. This is now back up to 100%. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, look at this. And this is also backing up now because we have enough iron going into it. Fantastic. Is that 100%? Perfect. Which means upstairs, presumably, we are getting enough wire. Which should mean that the adaptive frameworks are hopefully working 100%. So let's see if adaptive frameworks have improved. I think that the iron was the ultimate issue. Automated wiring is still the issue. Is still what we're waiting on. Why? All right. Let's go back and check automated wiring again. See down here. Was it down here? Is this the automated wiring? Automated wiring. You're still waiting on cable. I should be getting the cable I need. You're operating at 45% efficiency. Why? I mean, presumably because we're still waiting on copper wire. We shouldn't be, should we? I do have these, like, working on the right line, right? Do I have these working on the right line? Did I, like, have them feed incorrectly? Let's see. So I have 3. What rate? At which rate do these feed at? These are 20 per minute. Each of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 at 20 per minute, right? Was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 20 per minute. Should equal 100, which is exactly what I need. 100 per minute, correct? These lines should be able to handle 250. So why is it not getting what it needs? Is what I'm wondering. And these are working 100% of the time. I mean, these should be working. These should be going just fine, right? Are all of these actually running? Is that middle one not running? Yeah, middle one isn't running. Why aren't you running? Let's see. What did I do with you? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Cool. So I need you, what were you, wire? I think you are going at 20 per minute. Right, that's right, correct? Yeah. Alright, well that may answer that question as to why that wasn't working. Alright, now you're churning out, Are all these down here working? Looks like it. So hopefully with that now on, that will be making all of the copper I need, all the copper wire. Well, that would explain it, because we've been short on copper wire this whole time. Excellent. Now let's go back up and make sure our automated wire is now receiving what it needs to run properly. Hey, Tactic Eel, welcome in. What's up, buddy? Nothing much. How are you doing? How's your day? Thank you for checking out the stream. Hope you're having a great start to your work week. Is this the right level? It is the right level. Yeah. Right. Automated wiring. Automated wiring. So this should be going up. Hopefully moving on up to the cable. So make sure it's constantly running now. I can see the efficiency already going up, which is nice. Good signs. Now it's sitting idle again. Why are you sitting idle? Let's see, you're operating at 30, which is fine. Are you sitting idle? You're sitting idle waiting for wire. You should not be. That's because it's delivering in batches. Interesting. Sweet holy spaghetti. Yes, like the title says, sloppiest spaghetti this side of the planet, sir. This side of the planet, the sloppiest spaghetti you'll see. Lots and lots of spaghetti. Finely seasoned. I should have the copper capacity to feed this now, though. Before I had a line down, which makes sense why it wasn't feeding properly. But now it should be feeding properly. I do still have these massive slowdowns. These are all operating at 100% efficiency. I need 100 cable. I have 100. I have how many hooked up to this? I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, because I have 3 outputs and then 1 here. So I have 4 hooked up to this. Each at 20, I think. Isn't that correct? Maybe? Maybe not. God, this holy spaghetti. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. No, I have 5 hooked up to this. So yeah, this is 5 operating at 20 per. Is literally 100 copper wire. Exactly. So let me go out to my cable and see what that demands for my cable. Maybe that's the issue. So I have a pool of 100 copper wire. Maybe I need to improve the efficiency of some of that. Yes. Alright. So I need 60 wire per. Oh my god, no wonder. That's 60, 60, 80. Alright, so I have 60, 60, 80. No, 60, I'm stupid. Alright, so I have 200. I need 200. So I need to effectively double my copper output. my wire output is the issue. To have enough for all this.